Hello guys and gals, welcome to JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Pitter Patter Pop. So today we're talking about the new guy, the new hotness, Risotto Nero. Just came out this morning. Super good. Super fucking good. So I'm going to do a little bit of gameplay. We're going to just take him through it, just one run. I am by no means particularly special with him, but at least to get you a little bit of an idea of what he does. I've had a lot of people tweet me and say, hey, I pulled this guy, and everyone's saying he's great. I have no idea what I'm doing. So what do I do? What do I do to make him work? So let's go through. Let's make him work. He's kind of incredible. So he's weird though in that you want as few of his tiles on the board as you can possibly get, and that is, you know, not usually how characters work in this game. Usually in this game you want to maximize the amount of tiles that you have. So Risotto's skill is stupid strong. Like look at this. Look at this. Charges every Giorno tile on the board, and then fills in like 10 or like I think it's like 16 or some crazy shit of his extra tiles. But it gets progressively weaker the more of his own tiles are on the board. Also, watch this little fucking trick. Right? If I don't fuck this up, don't fuck it up, don't fuck it up. I fucked it up. Damn it. Shit. All right. So this run is dead already because I fucked that up, but it will let I can show you it later. We're gonna keep going just so I can show you, even though the run is completely destroyed. God damn it! Fuck, that sucks. All right. No, Nero, stop spawning, you son of a bitch. Okay. Here we go. So because there's no of him on the board right here, he can do this crazy shit. And then you saw earlier when I messed the combo up and some of him, like his tiles had fallen onto the board, it didn't look anywhere near this impressive, right? Because it only takes one to completely ruin the combo. Like this combo that makes him so incredible. He's still like okay, but it only takes one Nero tile to just ruin everything. So you gotta be really careful when you're using him that you get rid of all of his crap. Go away, go away. Okay. Now please don't screw this up. Come on, 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 come on. Got him. Okay, good. So now look at their skill gauges right here, right? So Nero does his shit. Just charges the board, just fucking charging the board and filling the board and back at full. Everyone's back at full. Alright, so now we gotta get rid of these Neros. We gotta put the Giornos out of the way of the other Giorno so that he can not waste time charging them. And instead we get the maximum Giorno field effect. There's no Risottos on the board, right, I think? Right? Yeah, okay, good. So now we're gonna do this shit again. It's so good! It's so good! One day I won't be an idiot and I'll actually get that combo right every single time. And then I won't have to worry about doing terrible. Go away. No, go away. Yeah. Alright, come on, 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 come on. Yes, got it, yes! Okay. That stresses me out. Alright. Now their skills are gonna go all the way back up to full. Oh my god, there's so many ass Risotto tiles. Go away, go away! Okay. Come on, come on, come on, come on, because if I get this, I'll get to do it twice. If I don't get it, it's going to end the run. Oh, God. Woo! I don't know why we're worried about it ending the run. The run is already over. God, I'm doing terrible. I'm only at 4 million right now. I mean, that's awful. But it does put me in stand-up time, and it gives me them back. Oh, God. These extra risottos, don't need those. He keeps spawning. Stop spawning. Stop spawning. Shit. Okay, this is not good. Shit, there's still one! He still spawned! You asshole! Whatever, now you can see him when there's one risotto on the board instead of none. See, look at that. Look at how awful that was in comparison. Wow, less than 600,000, even though when he was full on the board earlier, he did like 1.3 million or something. Shit! Risotto, you dick. Shit. But seriously, look how bad that run was. And then he got, what is it, 5 million? God, that's a shitty run. Holy crap. I'm a little embarrassed that I got 5 million on camera. I should restart it. I should just quit the video and play it again, to be honest. God, that was embarrassing. Ugh. Anyway, so what he does is he charges the tiles of his ally character, and then he replaces tiles with his ally character's tile. So like what he was doing with Giorno there, and why you want to move Giorno out of his own way, is because you want to get as many Giorno tiles on the board as possible, because if there's no risottos on the board, he'll just charge everything. I mean, I can't think of anyone that can make enough tiles for him not to charge them properly. And then he'll fill in the rest. But his tile changing is not as potent as his charging. So you can leave empty spaces if you're not careful. So you do want to maximize the amount of space that you have on your changers when you're using it. His cooldown's actually really good. So mine's at skill level 4, so it's 75. It caps at 70. I mean, that's really good. That's not a bad skill like charge at all. I think that's the same as Jonathan, right? It's faster. It's faster than Jonathan. Is it the same as Giorno? Someone is this exact same timer. It's Giorno, yeah, so there you go. So they work really great together. He works pretty good with anyone that changes tiles to themselves. He's basically like Rohan on steroids. He's like a really good Rohan. But you have to be careful with him, because if you see risotto tiles on the board, you can screw yourself over like you saw back then. So there's a couple cute combos you can do with him that kind of mitigate that. So one combo that makes it easier to do the thing that I was doing outside of stand-up time, where you have to mash the risotto skill to go off before any of the tiles break from Giorno, is you can use Kakuin, whose his skill doesn't combo together. So if you don't have any Kakuin tiles sitting around the board in the areas that he's trying to fill, it won't go off, and you can just use risotto right away. But Kakuin's pattern is so crazy and hard to memorize that it's really difficult to know if he's going to overwrite any risotto tiles. And because of that net, if you don't overwrite a risotto tile, and then you move the tile out of the way so you put someone else there, everything's going to combo together and your whole combo is going to fall apart. So it's good and it's convenient if you have no risotto tiles already on the board. But if you do have risotto tiles on the board, you really can't count on Kakuin to get rid of them. It's risky. Another cute little combo you can use is Old Joseph. So what Old Joseph does is Old Joseph changes all the risotto tiles to his own tiles, and then you can use Risotto, who is now at full power because the risotto tiles are gone, and then you can make even more tiles for Old Joseph. So you can get just a huge Old Joseph combo off of Risotto, especially if you get really unlucky and you have just a ton of risotto tiles on the board. Joseph can morph a bunch of them. What do you change, Joseph? Is it like 10? It's 12. He can change 12 of them to himself, and then Risotto can buff all of his tiles that are already on the board and make more. So the only thing about this combo, nobody's perfect, is that you need to have a lot of Joseph tiles on the board that have spawned naturally, or you need to really have a shit ton of risotto tiles, because Joseph doesn't build any on his own. What he does is all he does is change risottos. So you need to have a ton of his own tiles and a few risotto, or just a shitload of risotto to make it work out for Joseph to change enough for it to be impactful. But really, he works with like every tile changer. There's no one that he doesn't work with just by nature of what he does. Okay, I will say he does not work with Stroheim. Don't bring Stroheim with him, because Stroheim will fuck him over. Because there won't be any Stroheim tiles naturally spawning on the... These two are like polar opposites. Don't ever use these two together. This is a shitty combination. But as far as tile changers go, it's really hard to do wrong by him. Like, who else is just a generic shitty tile... I don't even know. These are all fucking erasers. We know what we're gonna do. He's not shitty, but we're gonna do Starter Boy Jonathan. I don't want to go into stand-up time. Just give me... maybe I will have to do the fucking score time. Whatever. I just won't use any power-ups just because this is a dud run. But just to show you guys how good he can be with just anyone, because I mean, this is the starter unit that pretty much everyone gets. You don't have to get him if you don't want to, but I mean, basically everyone picks him. Because literally every guide for this game that exists says, yeah, you should probably pick Jonathan. Which you should. He's the best one. But still. Come on. Give me that Sweet, sweet stand-up time without a risotto in it. Go away. Okay. So start making some Jonathans out here. Get rid of that risotto. Go away. Nice. No risottos on the board. Let's do some Jonathan action. Bam. Do some risotto action. And just look at all of this. Charge all of that up. Fill the rest of that board. That's a starter unit. You get this guy guaranteed. That's how friggin' good Risotto is. He's putting in work. This is a level 30 starter Jonathan. He's nothing. Get rid of you. Get rid of you. We'll do some Jonathan action. Please, 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 Risotto. Don't screw this up. Don't screw this up. Okay, good. So, here you go. Fully charge that shit up. Change the whole board. Everybody's back at full. How nice. Okay, we gotta get rid of all these risottos before we can do anything. Pop this guy up here. Do a little bit of this action. Drop some Hamon on the board. And voila. Another ridiculous risotto play. This character, he can be kind of frustrating. Because there'll be a lot of situations where you think everything's fine, and then bam, more friggin' risottos will spawn, or he just won't stop spawning when you're trying to clear him out. But he's so good when everything works out. I mean, it's just ridiculous. I think that inconsistency is the only thing that keeps him being worse than Fugo. And I still don't know that I would say he's worse than Fugo. It's close. It's real close. But Fugo's extremely consistent, and Risotto has a lot of consistency problems. Based purely on the fact that he is really fucking obnoxious and he spawns all the time. God damn it. Go away. Go away, fucker. Yes, Jesus Christ. Alright. Fuck, there's another one. Just leave me alone. The skill is so good. I feel like I should have brought an even worse tile changer than Jonathan, because Jonathan is still good. I brought Jonathan because everybody has Jonathan. If you don't have Jonathan, you willingly made the choice not to have Jonathan. Uh-oh, this is gonna spawn a lot. Oh, it didn't. Fuck off. Fuck off! Son of a bitch. Played myself. Fuck off. Okay. Alright. Come on. And now this should hopefully put us in stand-up time. Oh, another downside to Risotto. Very small one. The clock still runs while his crazy-ass skill is going off. Oh, God. Okay. So the clock still runs while he's doing his shit, right? So while you're waiting for the whole board to clear to trigger your stand-up time, the clock's still going down. Stand-up time isn't, like, being saved. So it's not like Fortaro Fugo where you can just endlessly stop the clock. You're going to still lose more time than them. But you're also doing this. But just Jesus Christ. He's so good. He's so good. Why is he so good? See, like Roch right here. We're going to run out of time before this finishes actually getting rid of all the Jonathan tiles. Because they're not just going to break. They have to fold over on each other. And we're going to run out of time. Yep, time up. 5 million though. Okay, so that was a low score when I had my actual good team, but for a team with like a level 36 or something Jonathan on it, not too bad. Who's a terrible tile changer? Oh, actually, Jesus, this is at 13 minutes already? Okay. Never mind, everybody. You're just going to have to use your imagination for the awful tile changer that I was going to pair him with. It was Pet Shop. I was going to use Pet Shop. But anyway, he's incredible. Use him as much as you can by not getting a... Jesus, 327 Jonathan tiles. God. You want to use him as much as you can by getting rid of his tiles on the board. The guys that we talked about are really good with him. There's still even more people that are really good with him. It's just kind of figuring out who can change tiles and who maybe can even get rid of Risotto's tiles. I mean, it's nice if you have a tile changer that's consistent, because you can stack Risotto's tiles right where they're going to make the change, and then he can just warp them away for you. But anyway, character's really good. Top 3 at worst, maybe top 2, depending on my mood at the time. Pull for him if you want. The banner's not the greatest banner in the world, but he's really good, and he's limited. So, you know, pull for him. Okay, bye.